We should keep moving.
We'll have to slip past them unnoticed. We'll cover more ground if we split up. You go that way. Good luck. Oh, and thanks.
Because good stuff always comes from splitting up, right? That's what horror films have taught me anyway. But I've got to say, if you've watched that entire scene just then and you weren't staring at Emma Frost's breasts, then well, you're probably a normal person then, because you shouldn't be staring at pixelated breasts. But that is what I was doing.
Your tattoo. You're a disgrace.
Dad, I'm only trying to.
Don't talk back to me.
No, sir. I won't.
But I swear, if anyone does feel the graphics in this aren't quite just, but I personally think they're alright. For the type of game it is, I think it's alright. But for those who don't, you know where they put all their time and effort, and it was into making that lady's chest, because I swear to God, every game and every comic I see, she's wearing less and less clothes. My God, I don't know if it's just me, but I ain't complaining.
Gently, gently. Don't bruise the merchandise. Well, not too much.
Commander Hodge, I'm getting multiple positives. High-profile muties all over the area.
You're right. We've got bigger fish to fry. Here. Restrain her and bring her in. I'm going to see who else is in the neighborhood.
You're a disgrace to those uniforms. This isn't what we do. Attacking the helpless.
And see, that's another reason I think he's going to be good, because he's kind of, you know, he's with the Purifiers. He seems like he's with them for a different reason. And that was sloppy of me. Oh, off he goes. Oh, that's no PG-90s comics X-Men, that is. That's off the edge. You just died. You didn't get destroyed or finished or ended. You died. For anyone who used to watch X-Men in the 90s, you may know what I'm talking about. You notice how nobody ever died in that show. They always got ended or destroyed or knocked out. Nobody ever died. It's just, well, I suppose people died, but nobody. They never said the word killed. Anyway, but kind of always used to make me laugh.
The Purifiers are taking the mutants alive, taking them prisoner. Caliban doesn't understand.
I saw your moves there. You're one of us, right? We're on evac, so you keep doing what you're doing here. Don't worry, the X-Men will take care of you. See how Novarum Chinu!
God. Some of the voice acting in this does make me giggle. Pyro. So looking around here. No, nothing to see, nothing to do. Let's make our way down. And by the way, just so you know, you can fall off the edge and you can die. I know some games you get near the edge and they're kind of like invisible walls stop you from falling off. In this, you can fall and you will die. Just so you know.
Well, I guess I can tell why they call you Pyro.
Right. What do they call you? Training wheels?
There isn't anything out there that I can't handle.
I don't really have time for this. But I do like it that you're spoiling for a fight. Reminds me of me.
I may be wrong in this, but I swear Pyro's the only Aussie in, like, all of Marvel. I may be wrong, but he's the only one I can remember seeing, but...
Hey, one more thing. You know Magneto's coming back to us, right? Sooner or later, his hour's gonna come.
Yeah, a whole lot of people think he already did come back. At the rally.
Maybe, maybe not. Just listen up. Biggest choice you're gonna have to make is whose side you're on.
I'm not afraid to meet force with force.
That's what I like to hear. Clear me some space and you'll see what I can do.
Ooh, accept the Brotherhood mission and decline the Brotherhood mission. Well, it's just a mission, so as far as I can see, I mean, I don't see there'll be any backlash from joining it. I mean, I don't want to choose a side yet. I mean, if this was choosing a side, it'd be a bit gay because they haven't even given me the chance of the X-Men yet. So I don't see how this could end badly. So, yeah, I'll roll with Pyro for a bit.
Right. Well, thanks. I guess.
Alright, no need to suck up. Just know when to stand your ground.
Let's do this, Pyro. Whoa, okay. I just got my butt pushed in. Where's that guy in the background? As Nick Fury said, Gunners! Always take those out first in a fight. And you always think background chatter in a game is just that, background chatter. No! Nick Fury gave some sound advice. Gunners always take them out first in the fight, as they will push your poop right back where it shouldn't be any longer. Oh, I didn't forget about you back here. God, he had a lot of health, that guy. One enemy left. Where is he? Over here? Falcon punch! And I missed. That was anticlimactic. Free the mutants. Where are they?
Play with fire and you're gonna get burned.
Yay! We're free. Run away, children. And look at that. A nice handy X-Treme for me. Avalanche.
Nightcrawler needs some backup. I can't make it to where you are in time.
I'll help if people are in danger, but I won't fight my own kind.
Just do what you can.
I'm going to try and look for these things. I know I'm going to miss like just one right at the very end or something, but... Right, let's see what we've got here. Avalanche, bottom. Earth slide. You can vibrate the earth beneath your feet to cover ground quickly. Oh, cover ground quickly. Press R2 and X to activate. Okay. Ooh! That seems like fun.
What are we waiting for? We need to blast our way in, and we need to do it now.
Raven, this could turn into a massacre. We can't go in without a plan.
Time is a luxury we don't have. The Purifiers have mutants in there. All they need to do is land a copter on the roof, and we lose them all.
Are you Nightcrawler?
Ah, I see. All right. Ich verstehe nicht, but Emma says I should trust you.
What do you think we should do?
I can teleport the mutant civilians to safety if you keep the Purifiers busy.
I don't understand this. Why would they, the Purifiers, want to take mutant hostages?
I don't know. We've never encountered this before. But we have no time to wonder why. We have to stop them.
Maybe they're, I don't know, renegades, deserters, acting against orders.
This is possible, yes. We do not know what their orders were.
Seems a little crazy that you can't even agree among yourselves.
The Brotherhood may have caused all this, with the rally attack. Sometimes your enemy's enemy is not your friend.
If you don't mind me asking, what's with the tail?
The tail is for balance, which is good to have 10 stories up.
And now he hides it with hippie trinkets he found in the Hate somewhere.
On the contrary, I'm tired of hiding who I am. Now, I celebrate it. Besides, you all want to talk about vanity.
And I gotta say, I think they have made Nightcrawler look like a goddamn beast in this, and if I am right, unless I've read an alternative comic, Nightcrawler is actually Mystique's son, so let's go talk to Mummy.
I'll make an opening. I'm not picking a fight with people who think they're doing right.
Mein Freund, you must follow your conscience in this. I thank you.
So, you're Mystique, of the Brotherhood. Well, you've been waiting for this fight, haven't you?
The Purifiers have had this coming. I don't see any reason not to give it to them.
What do you think we should do?
We need to blow that roof so they can't land a copter. Pyro's on his way, but it would be nice to give his flame powers something to work with.
Like what?
Provide a little fuel for Pyro's fire. There's a gas line on the roof.
MRD don't really care about mutants, even if they are calling themselves peacekeepers, right?
Human authorities protect human interests, and the MRD most of all. Their true colors are starting to bleed through. Tell Cyclops I said that. Word for word.
That seems a little crazy that you can't even agree among yourselves.
The X-Men's weakness led to this crisis. If they get in our line of fire, they fall too.
So you're some kind of mutant terrorist?
I'm the answer to scum like the Purifiers. And you need to watch your mouth.
Mutants attacked the rally. I don't see why you aren't railing at each other.
You listen to me. If, and I mean if, Magneto did all that, then he had his reasons. You've got a lot of hard choices ahead of you. If you think you can stay clean, you're kidding yourself. But then clean isn't exactly where you're starting from, is it?
Look, if there are innocent people in danger...
People? You're learning. Okay, you can stick around as long as you make yourself useful.
So do I help Nightcrawler or do I go with Mystique to help Pyro? Basically, this is a choice to gain. I'm guessing to gain faction power, either to put my allegiance to the X-Men or my allegiance to the Brotherhood. I've got a feeling it isn't a clear-cut choice. I think throughout the game I have different choices, and it builds up faction power to each one. But personally, I want to help out Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler is trying to get as many
Oh
out
God!
as possible. Keep them busy.
I'll try.
I clearly weren't
I
paying
can get
attention.
them all out into the alleyway behind the building. I need someone to keep the purifiers from entering the alley.
And is it just me, or if since I adjusted the audio settings, does the dialogue seem even quieter? I mean, it's just me. I'll just knock it down a little bit more, but it seems like it's even quieter than it was before. So about me, it's like when I'm playing the game, it's fine, but when they have those little cutscenes, the voice just seems so quiet. But anyway, it doesn't really seem to be making much of a difference, to be honest. Yeah, I'll see you over here. Stop throwing that stuff in my face. One enemy left, or Euclid ain't gonna last long. Grab some health. Is that everyone? Oh, I'm gonna grab some of that. Nightcrawler, don't go yet.
Not a taxi, but there's no other way.
Oh, darn it. I wanted to get that health box in the corner. Oh. Whoa! Yeah, I'll see you over here. You're not throwing any of that stuff at me. Whoa. That's it. You get down. You too. Get out of my face. Oh, I suppose I really should go help Nightcrawler out again. Looks like he's getting his butt whooped a little bit. Sweet. Thank you very much. Any posters to destroy? No. Alright, Nightcrawler, take me with you.
I've got you.
Let's go. Oh, look at this big bundle of people. And I missed them all again. I should really try and get my attacks a little bit more on focus. You take some of this blades. I thought maybe I could try to, like, you got your square attacks that do normal melee attacks like this, and if you press it like 1, 2, 3 times, it does like a different variation of attacks. Just keep button mashing, it seems to do the job alright though. And triangle just does a solid one like that, and you can't hold it. But I thought maybe if I did like square then triangle, or like square triangle square or stuff like that, you know, like old like style Tekken moves or something, you could do different combos. But it seems that isn't the case.
Hang on.
Seems like you can only choose one or the other, either square attacks or circles, square attacks or triangle attacks. You can't really seem to mix and match the both. And of course, if you're on Xbox or...
It's hard to believe you only just came into your powers.
Of course, if you're on Xbox or PC, whatever the equivalent to those buttons are, but I'm afraid I don't know off the top of my head.
We located some of the mutants taken by the purifiers. Forge is trying to break them loose. I told him you might be dropping by.
Haven't I done enough for the mutant cause already?
Makes me laugh when you play with another character, they're all happy to help. But of course, this guy being obviously not liking the mutants, I don't know, I just like it. I think that's kind of a cool little touch they put with this guy.
So, you want me to break this open or what?
No, there are mutants in here. I'm not sure how many. The lock's wired to a bomb, and there's some sort of interference wave that keeps affecting all my tech. Of course, it doesn't help that I have to keep watching my back the whole time.
It just makes it's like I know I keep ramming on about this, but I think it's just oh God, you own me. I just think it's kind of cool, and you know this guy's like dedicated his life to hating mutants, and now he's forced to beat up his own people to help them, and now he keeps getting aimed with more tasks. But because he generally fought, you know, in his heart, it seems like he generally thinks the Purifiers are fighting a good cause. He feels conflicted because he doesn't want to help mutants, but he wants to help innocent people, and the mutants that are trapped here are innocent people. And I just think that's why I chose him a character. I just think it seems like just one of. It just seems like it's going to turn out to be a great story because of it. But anyway, enough jibber jabbering. Let's kick these guys' butts. Any more? Oh yeah, I forgot. I should really be helping Forge. No, he didn't. Where'd Forge go? Oh, he's there still. I thought he died or something. I was like, whoops, I've just failed.
Adrian.
Yes, Emma told me your name. I'm Forge.
So these were mutants taken by the Purifiers?
Near as we can tell, yes. They were left here to be transferred onto a truck or a freight train. No telling where they would have been taken to after that.
Have you hacked into Purifier equipment before?
Many times. This was different. More sophisticated than I've ever seen. It got a new supplier, obviously.
I heard about this interference wave earlier. What do you think it is?
I have no idea, but I've seen it a lot lately. A cyclical pattern of heavy static on electronic systems across the city. It arrived about the same time as the MRD.
You're a mutant too? What's your thing?
Yes, I am. My powers relate to machines. I sort of have a feel for them, for what they can do. If you can think it up, odds are I can make it for you.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Frankly, yes. The detonation signal for that bomb was sent from a long way off, but it was routed locally. Somewhere up over our heads there's a router or signal tower of some kind. If you can find it and shut it down, we won't have to worry about any other bombs or devices responding to that signal.
I'm on my way.
Good luck.
Ooh, looks like we're doing some more superpower jumping, even though I suppose his power does really have superpower jumping. I mean, we jumped out of that cavern thing, but anyway, what do we have over here? We have some more Purifier guys. I'm not going to leave without killing them, just standing here. Oh, man, it helps people. Look at this guy. Oh, he's gone now, but that's funny. I might as well look for any posters, if there are any. Ooh, health box, I'll take that, thank you very much. Alright, let's get our move on. And this just speeds up life. And kind of reminds me of Iceman a little bit, which is pretty cool. Right, up we go. What's up, dogs? I'm behind you. Oh, they went down pretty quick. Seems like these red ones are the weaker ones, and the ones with the batons are harder. And then you got ones with the guns. I like you don't have to hit it, you just walk into it and rip it down. Kind of makes me giggle a little bit, but nothing around here. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can go up here. No, okay. Nobody knows, nobody heard, nobody knows what happened until right now, baby! Nope, see if I can do this flawless, not one hit. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's doing like that Russian dance. Anyway, let's grab this over here. Little collectibles and stuff just to make the game 100% complete and stuff. I doubt I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try it. Anyway, Falcon Punch! Or some such like that. Knock it down already. Yay, the radio tower's gone.
Forge is getting the mutants to safety.
There's only 4 of them in that container.
Hey, you! What are you doing up here? Stand down. Does this look like a Purifier attack team?
I have as much right as you to be here.
I'm sorry. After everything that has happened, my troops are a little hair trigger.
Hair trigger? What does that mean? Is it trigger happy? What's hair trigger?
You were up on the stage with Cyclops just before the attack.
I am Luis Reyes, head of the MRD. That means I am responsible for trying to restore order here.
The Purifiers aren't a threat to order. They're just reacting to the mutant threat.
There are elements on both sides who are pushing us towards chaos. Only a neutral party can salvage this and find a way to peace.
They're saying it was Magneto who broke up the rally.
I am afraid there is no room for doubt. Magneto is a terrorist. Who else would stand to gain if humans and mutants go to war?
You think this was meant to start some kind of all-out war?
That would be my guess, yes. And it seems to be working.
Then the Purifiers are victims in this, just like most of these mutants are.
It's only a theory. We are still investigating.
They're saying it was Magneto who broke up the rally.
Oh, whoops, that was one I just
there
clicked
is
on.
no room for doubt. Magneto is a terrorist.
Oh, I can't skip it. My bad, guys. My apologies. That's better. I should really pay more attention.
You are mutant? But I do not know you.
I have powers, yes. But it's not clear what their source is.
Someone doesn't want to admit they're a mutant?
Good luck.
Yes, and you.
Forgive me.
Magneto, why did you do this? Can't you see we're only trying to keep the peace?
Indeed. And how is that working out for you, Mr. Reyes?
You want to declare war on humankind. Where do you think it will end?
I assure you, if I had been behind that attack, I would have been a lot less sloppy. And if I decide to wage war, it will end with extinction. For your species, or for mine.
Don't be a fool! The MRD are here to protect you. All of you.
Oh yes, I know your resume, Mr. Reyes. Your meteoric rise. But I don't see you as a savior. More of a voyeur. Your orbital satellite peering down at us all. Your obsession with other people's business.
Do not let your people suffer for a personal crusade.
Look after your own. And understand this. I want your so-called peacekeepers out of this area. As of now, it belongs to Homo sapiens superior. To mutants.
You leave me no choice. I will have you arrested for terrorism.
I cordially invite you to try.
The MRD certainly isn't doing much in the way of peacekeeping.
Yeah, well, it's looking more like Magneto did launch this attack. And you expect me to side with mutants?
We'll need you to help us get to the bottom of all this. Right now we have to protect innocent mutants from the Purifiers. I think it's time you met Cyclops. He'll be waiting for you on Market Street.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And I love how Magneto kind of flew off then, just like it was some like PowerPoint presentation that someone just lifted him up or something. But who cares? Magneto is a boss. That guy is just... Any game Magneto's been in, that guy's been... The voice acting for him has just been amazing. Oh, Toad Defensive. What's this then? As your Empower meter fills, you will release toxic gas, weakening enemy attacks. That is disgusting. But I will take it. And I think you get the powers... Oh, I've got the smell always coming off me now. That is horrible. Now my character smells. But I think, according to obviously what power you have, is what powers you get. Like if it's melee, I guess you'd get like Juggernaut, Colossus, Wolverine, stuff like that. But of course my powers are almost kind of like Nightcrawlers to a certain extent. So if I saw at the start I kind of teleported almost. So if I can get teleportation, that is going to be amazing and that will make my day. And because of like the area and stuff that Nightcrawler comes from, of course then they also have... Oh, there's more people. They also have now this Smelly Toad power. So it all kind of adds up, and that's what kind of encourages you to play different things. I mean, if it was up to me, I would play... character I'm playing now with this power, the jock guy with the melee power, and the girl with the electric power. They seem to suit best, but anyway, let's roll.
Reporting as ordered. What do you want with me?
So, you're the mutant whose powers showed during the attack on the rally. We might be able to help you with that if you're interested. Helping mutants come to terms with their powers is what the X-Men do.
You should know that the Brotherhood is assembling its forces. Here.
X-Men are awesome. Brotherhood rule. I don't know yet. I want to go X-Men, but I don't want to say X-Men are awesome. Because it's like... I mean, it's this guy. I mean, he hates them, doesn't he? Brotherhood rule. I'm tempted to say I don't know yet. But I do... I mean, when it comes down to it, I'm not going to lie, it's pretty obvious. I'm going to side with the X-Men. I always was going to from the very start, no matter who I chose. But with this character, I'm kind of tempted to say I don't know yet. But... what should I say? What should I say? I'm just going to side with the X-Men now.
Look, I don't even know if I am a mutant. But thanks. I need to work this thing out.
You're welcome. Obviously, the main priority right now is to deal with this crisis. But Emma will keep you in touch with us.
How can I help?
The Purifiers are coming in from all over. The biggest flashpoint seems to be the bridge.
I'll try to break up this fight. For the sake of both sides.
I'm happy to hear it.
You know there's still fighting going on between mutants and the Purifiers.
I know. We're going to act as a buffer force along with the MRD.
A buffer force?
The most important thing is to save lives. You see that, right?
Do you think mutants started all of this?
Jury's still out. Magneto's powers, and those of the Brotherhood, could explain what happened at the rally. But I'll talk to Magneto himself before I jump to any conclusions.
So I have this thing I can do. There are other explanations. The Fantastic Four got their powers from cosmic rays. I don't have to be a mutie.
Look, I know this is traumatic, but it doesn't have to be something you work out by yourself. Think about it.
Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot.
Oh, and Adrian? You might want to find something to cover up that purifier tattoo on your arm. The Brotherhood will tear you apart if they see it.
You're about to step into the thick of things. You should choose who you're gonna fight with.
Yeah, what difference does it make?
If you have to ask, you're probably incapable of understanding the answer. The Brotherhood will prevail. When you have a singular purpose and conviction, defeat is impossible. But the weak defeat themselves before the battle even begins.
I know more about strength than you'll ever know. What's your deal?
You have to heat a knife to make it cut. I am that knife, and my super speed is the furnace that keeps me sharp.
You know, I could swear I've seen you in pictures all friendly with the X-Men.
Yeah, I may have dabbled with Xavier's crew in the past, but look where that got Xavier.
The Purifiers have been abducting mutants.
Yes, they'll pay for that, and our task is to make the price as high as we can. Well, you'll have to make a choice. Who are you gonna fight alongside?
Go with Cyclops, or go with Quicksilver. Quite clearly, I'm going to go with Cyclops.
The X-Men and their guests and significant others are over this way.
Yay, smelly fart powers everywhere. That's right, let's see if there's any posters or boxes or stuff to smash. Behind this car. No, alright, we are to be rolling.